hope y'all are being safe. I just wanted to go over, this is my Panasonic player. You can get this thing super cheap, 9 days a week. Because it's your run-of-the-mill, it's a basic Panasonic player. I think you can get this thing at the freaking Goodwill for like $5, and if you give the person that's selling you, give them a wink. You'd be like, hey, how's your mama? And then they'll just be like, she's good, and then they'll just give it to you. I don't know. So let's go over some different studios. Whatever this Cinema Cult studio is, I never heard of it. This is the Roman Polanski film, The Tenant, from back in the Diesel. The Region B. This one started right up. No problems at all. So what was that? Cinema Cult. This is a Lionsgate release. This had no problemos. I have this Studio Canal release. No problemos at all. And when I mean this, I mean that once I put them in the player, they just start right up. There's no, I don't have to do any wang jangling, any horn swaggling, any oodle capoodle skadoodles with the remote. But here are a couple things that I do have to do. So I have the UK release of Hellraiser right there, and I got my my troll collection, my Nilbog trolls. And what I do have to do with this Hellraiser and the Arrow UK releases, sorry for the pause, but is that let's say if you get a couple Region B, so here's Eureka and here's Arrow, right? So it's gonna come up, this BD is not compatible. You do not press start. You do not go past go. We are all now dumber for listening to your answer, and may God have mercy on your soul. So it's really straight up. That seems pretty straight up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just keep on hitting this menu button. It says I can't, so and that was the top menu right there. And then I'm gonna hit the home. So hit the home button, and then hit the pop-up menu again. Let's see if it. Well, sometimes you gotta do it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Life's not super easy. Boom, son. All right, so y'all saw I hit the home button a couple times. I hit the pop-up menu. You kind of have to like trick it. It'll think it's doing something. You almost have to like trick it before the stupid does not compute screen comes up, you know, or not available in your country or whatever, blah blah blah. And I have to do the same thing with the troll one, but it works well, you know what I'm saying? But there's only been, I think there's one more release. What? I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay. Another Second Sight. Where there's boobies again. Second Sight does in fact work. So that means you know, you might be able to play your cards right when the new Dawn of the Dead comes out later on in 2020. Let's say if you're worried about getting a Blu-ray release of it, if you're not 4K, it might work in your player. I would get a couple Second Sight UK releases and see if they work on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I know I said you know what I'm saying about 5,000 times, but maybe that's what I'm all about. All right, last but definitely least now. You see that socks up? See my legs? Sexy. You see that leg? Sexy. A Slash collection, 88 films. I cannot get this thing to work on my Panasonic Blu-ray player. I haven't tried it. I got a little PS3 under there. You see my toes? My toes. And my Rocco's Modern Life collection. I gotta get. Let me see if I can do the same thing with my PS3. If I can't get any Region B stuff to work on there. I tried a Region 2 DVD on the PS3 a long time ago, and it didn't work, and I couldn't get it. But I cannot get 88 films to work on this Panasonic. But I would suggest, you know, get yourself a cheap $5 UK Blu-ray title to try on your player. Hopefully, because it could unlock doors, and it could unlock some happy movie times.